creative still.
I started writing poetry 3.5 years ago after I had a seizure and wrecked my car and almost went off the earth, and then didn't go, so I had to do something to make up for that I didn't go, I guess. And I'm working on a piece called The Way It's Supposed to Be. And I'm having a lot of trouble. There's a lot of information. Download some stuff. Robert Reich, professor at Berkeley, is writing stuff on Reader News about the way it's supposed to be, and it's all prose, and I'm trying to write poetry, and so I can't fit it in yet, but I'm working on that. But this is all about human life, the way it's supposed to be. Human life, human beingness. What is the way? What is the way it's supposed to be? Human life, human beingness. The world's great thinkers sometimes, they are wont to diagnose this human predicament, and so prescribe various remedies for it. They diagnose ignorance. They prescribe education. They diagnose oppression. They prescribe justice. They diagnose conformism. Conforming. They prescribe freedom of authentic choice for societal dogma, or just believing in some bad faith. I like that line. A few have looked at the world, Freud and Jung to name two. They examined the myriad of our human beingness in this ocean of humanity. They only saw calamity. They fell sometimes into depression. Put their prescription pads away, as the human condition is incurable. That's the way it's supposed to be. Incurable. And I wrote this little thing about, this is about how I'm supposed to be, the way it's supposed to be. I wrote this and I realized this is a conversation with myself. So, this is my not to-do list. So, Jim, don't be mean and snarky. What do you mean? I'm trying to be kind. Don't judge. Don't judge. What do you mean? I'm trying to be receptive. I'm trying to be open. Don't compare. Yeah, well, I know I'm joyful. I try to recognize the other folks. I'm trying. Come on, man. Don't disrespect, Jim. Don't. Be respectful. Yeah, be respectful. I'm trying that too. I always say thank you. I always try to respect others in their situations. Wait, well, hold it, Jim. I know you hold grudges. No. I try not to. I try to let them go. I forgive people if I can. It's hard, though. That's a really hard word. Yeah, many of those situations I won't let me do it. But I'm trying. Come on, Jim. Don't be selfish. Be thoughtful. Be selfish? What do you mean? Think I'm just taking? I'm trying to give. Come on, Jim. Don't be selfish now. Don't be ungrateful, Jim. Don't you dare. What do you mean? Ungrateful? I'm grateful for everything. Every dollar goes in my pocket. I'm grateful for that I can get. I'm grateful, man. Don't tell me I'm not. Jim, you're denying responsibility for the quality of your life, aren't you? No, hold it. No, I'm trying to be responsible for these thoughts, these emotions, all these things that I'm due. All my actions. I'm trying. I'm working on that. But I want you to be sure you don't be careful about losing your sense of humor. I see you get all upset and scream at people. I've seen you do it. What do you mean? I'm keeping this humor. I try to be funny. I try to laugh. I don't try to laugh at people. I try to laugh at me. Come on, now, don't tell me that. Golly, Jim. Yeah. Don't assume the worst, Jim. You're always doing that. Always assuming the worst. I do try to be positive. I do. I'm working on it, hopeful, and assume the best. I am working on that. That's the way it's supposed to be, isn't it? That I'm working on it. I can't be all these things till I work on them. Don't be stingy, Jim. Be generous. What do you mean? I just gave the, just you saw what I just gave out there. Generous. I'm trying that. I'm working on that. Don't lose interest. Jim, do you lose interest? Sometimes it's boring and I lose interest. Yeah, well, you got to watch that one. You got to watch that one. You got to work on that one a lot. And are you listening, Jim? Do you listen? Or do you just run your damn mouth? Which one do you do? Well, that's the hardest one of them all for me because I want to get up on this soapbox and run my damn mouth. And so listening, but I'm trying. That's the way it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to be listening and trying to figure out what someone's giving me. Jim, yeah, I know. I see you. You're getting stuck here. You're stuck in this thing of thinking of trying. You're stuck. I'm not that stuck. I'm open to changing. I'm open to working on these things. So come on, don't accuse me of that. Well, don't be conceited then. Think you know everything, Jim. Be too smart for your own riches. That's what you are. Wait, hold it. Too smart for my own riches? Excuse me? My mom told me that 70 years ago almost. No, I didn't know what it meant. But I'm working on that one too, to be a lifelong learner, to learn, stop growing, and keep growing, even though it gets more difficult with every year, that growing. Humble? Well, I'm not sure how humble I am, but I am trying. And that's the way it should be, to live and let live. And I'm trying. Thank you.